Z159 FM.
All right. I think we did it. I made Tom uncomfortable, but I didn't mean to, and it was a helpful. Did it really make you uncomfortable a little bit?
Yeah, because the manager's like, well, that's my fault.
Yeah, but he said
in
that.
front of the trio.
But I didn't say that. He said that.
Yeah.
I say that guy's more like you because he takes it like he's flogging himself like you do because he's a real businessman.
Yeah.
A real businessman goes, you know what? That's me. I did that.
Yeah.
I'm the one that pulled your pants down and slapped your pee-pee.
Yeah.
All right, I'm turning off our stupid music, and let me make sure that's all done. We do have guests today, guys. Their cameras are on. I'm missing a couple microphones. All right, yellow mic is on. That's you.
Check.
Yeah. All right, great. And then green mic is on. That's new guy.
Hello.
All right.
There it is.
All right, adding bass. I'm a rhythm section junkie.
Do I got to be right up here?
Get about an inch off of it if you can.
yeah.
That would be great. All right. That's pretty darn good. That's about as good as it's going to get, Mr. Tom. All right. I didn't get to do that one last thing I wanted to do. Let me do that, and then we'll be good to go. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. I'm sorry.
No. I'm always generally uncomfortable.
That's the thing is one of us is at all times. I am too.
You can't be too comfortable in life. That is a myth. They'd be like, oh, be comfortable. Like, no, you got to be at your seat. Always
at your seat. What happens next will blow your mind.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just going through life comfortable all the time, like, you're doing it wrong.
Okay. Would you like to begin?
Yeah.
Here we go. In 3, 2.
Welcome back to A Corporate Time. We've got some guests in studio.
Yeah,
the Little Lazy Trio is here. How you doing, guys?
What's up?
Super.
I had no idea you and I added a member. Oh.
Yeah. Kevin, Mark, and Braden are here. No, I'm joking.
You want to talk about that? You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Brendan. No, we're just making a joke.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. It's uncomfortable. All right. We'll talk about it. Little Lazy Trio has an unbelievable website.
They do.
And me and Daniel were like, man, look at these guys' website. This is super sleek.
It's funny. I wish I had a video of me saying it because I did say to him, I was like, man, look at this website. I go, man, our website looks like a giant hunk of crap.
And then most of my, I guess, worry in this show comes from
me.
No, I'm never would have.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Because you are. I mean, as far as a business partner, you're never gonna go too rogue.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying?
No. But you haven't found my diary yet.
You'll always be here.
Inside some of my writings, you see just how rogue I may go. I don't know if anybody knows how rogue I may go. Continue, please.
So we were like, man, these guys got a good-ass website. It's nice, it's sleek, and then
going
I
back
said,
to the
who's
names. The new guy? I'm like, who's the new guy? So we're scrolling through, and I go, I know that guy. Singer man.
Yeah.
Braden.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I said. And I'm like, oh, Braden. Okay, Braden. And then I go down, and I go, I know the drummer guy. I'm blanking on your name. I apologize.
Kevin.
Kevin and Mark.
See, I just met you. You just told me Kevin, and it already fell out of my mind.
Well, all white people look the same.
They really
manager knows.
He does know.
He's like, I can't even tell them apart.
Yeah. Stay strong.
So anyway, back to the names. So every time we have guests in, my number one, I guess if I do have any anxiety, it's forgetting people's names. I don't know why that bothers me so much, but like, so all of a sudden, especially when you start the interview, and then I'll realize like, oh my God, I have no idea this person's name.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to, throughout the interview, figure out some way for them to say it.
Why don't you
or
throw
not
it to
say
me, though? You never do. And I have the same fear, but I'm so confident that you're not going to throw it to me that I don't even look at anyone's names because I'm like, he's too weak to throw it to me.
Yeah.
He'll never throw it to me.
Because I can't throw someone under the bus either.
Even a person that throws you under the bus constantly?
Yes. Yeah, because
I don't know, man.
I would feel bad.
You gotta start going an eye for an eye with me.
Embarrassing you if you didn't know the name, even though it doesn't embarrass
me. Oh my God, we're trapped in the worst. This is the worst. It's the worst circle ever. That's true. Because I don't care if I just met you. I just did it to poor Kevin.
Yeah, no, yeah.
He told me, I was like, hey, good to see you. Hey, Kevin. And then I'm like, what's your name again? That's so disrespectful. It's so terrible to do that to your guests.
Anyway.
And I don't even care.
Then, so Brandon's name was spelled Brendan on his website.
Braden. It was spelled Braden. And he is a Brendan.
And then Daniel brought it up, and the manager's sitting next to me, and the manager's like, that was my bad. And then that made me more uncomfortable. Because like, oh, no. Anyway, I'm joking.
And then I brought it up on the show, which is the worst thing you can do. But it's memorable if you're a band and you're on a podcast and you got new music coming out. I would imagine the little bit of controversy up front may actually help. So good to see you guys again.
Great seeing you.
When did you decide as a two-piece? Because I remember how important, like, I was like, holy crap, that, you know, there's a lot of famous two-piece bands out right now. And at the last time we had talked to you, I think, what was the one I like they're from England, and they're heavy, and, oh, God, somebody in the chat room's
Royal Blood or something.
Royal Blood, exactly, thank you. And I'm like, oh, but this is like a funkier, more soulful version of that, you know. When did you decide to add a new member, and why?
Kevin and I were working together for a few years, and then we made a little baby, and he turned out to be Mark, and he plays bass for us now.
Okay, all right.
You made a butt baby?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't question
bass
it. Don't
player's
question
a butt babe.
When one band member really loves another band member.
You rub your butts together.
Yeah, you rub your butts together, and you
That's
make
where
a
all
bass
bass
player.
players come
Yeah.
It's just more sound. There's more going on, more energy. I think that's really what we wanted. With two people, it's hard to get that amount of energy and feed off each other. Because I'm singing, I'm facing that way. So it's fun watching them kind of communicate, work together with each other on stage.
Like a true rhythm section,
Yeah,
like, and I'm a sucker for that too. I'm not saying you can't do it without a traditional bass player. There are plenty of bands that can work without a bass player, but as an old man, you know, and I'm not an old man, but as a 49-year-old man, I do like the bottom notes. In fact, I started a thread on our BDM page that got way out of hand, and I didn't think it would. I was referencing the band Cake. Yeah. And I miss the band Cake. They're like one of my favorite alternative rock bands of all time. And I was like, it's got like 40, 50 comments in there. I was like, on the band Cake. And I think it really has to do, the bass player, they've had 3 different bass players, but their original bass player was always he's always walking. He was always moving. It was always so melodic. Yeah.
No, it's a whole other layer.
Yeah, and it does, you're right, it does kick the energy level up. Because I even asked ChatGPT, why do I like Cake? Boil it down in almost like a tribal instance, right? And they're like, it moves. It's exciting without necessarily being too much. You know, like a song can almost like overpower you? Cake can still be fast. It can still be clipping along, but not necessarily like overpowering you. It can still be smooth. It can still be funky.
It's tasteful.
Yeah, it's perfect word, man. That's said like a bass player.
Also why we got this guy on board, you know?
Yeah. So more ideas to flesh out more.
Yeah, more ideas. In the way I was rigged up before, I was playing out of a guitar cab and a bass cab.
Right.
So all of my notes were basically mirrored on that bass cab. So I would kind of have to write parts or play parts live where I'm hitting that 5th and 6th string purposefully, which kind of limits me to you know, doing cooler stuff on guitar and stuff. So that was, you know, for selfish reasons, I guess.
Yeah.
But I can like express more on guitar, and meanwhile they're having fun, they're doing their thing, they're holding it down.
Yeah.
You can't even, you know.
It also have an actual solo now.
Yeah.
You know,
right. And Kevin, does it give you more space to, like, I mean, before, if you drop out, that's it.
I mean, yeah, just 2 of us, like, you know, being half the band is a lot of pressure, so.
Yeah, without
easy for meeting up for practice.
Yeah,
especially when we live
Easier
together.
To schedule stuff.
Yeah.
We need a third person now that I think about it. Because
Bassist.
you're right, it's
so
too much
easier.
pressure being 50% of the damn company. We need another
this morning.
owner.
This morning we were just staring at each other. We were like, we've got to think of ideas. If only we had somebody else to think with us.
So speaking of that, it dawned on me that you guys must face the same thing we're facing, which every entertainer is facing, which is how do you differentiate yourself in a sea?
Oh, I thought you were going to say transitioning from Tylenol to Advil. How am I going to do that?
I love Tylenol.
Yeah, I'm Tylenol, true and true. And now I gotta go Advil, and I tried to leave. I tried to leave last night. He gave me the farts.
I like the BC powder.
I like the BC powder.
Pour the powder. I'm like,
I like
poison.
BC. Oh, hot BC.
And then I feel I can do the math.
Yeah, before Christ, BC.
Anyway, how do you differentiate yourself from everything else when there's just so much out there? And now with AI, it seems like AI is pouring like infinite amount of
doo-doo sauce.
Yeah, doo-doo sauce
Thank
into the overall, which, like, I know it's not getting too many views, but it's still, like, people are being distracted by it.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Velvet Underground or something was that band, the AI band?
I remember those guys.
Something, yeah, but it was all fake, all AI.
Yeah,
it sounded kind of good, honestly.
I know,
which was kind of what was more messed up about it.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what?
We
You
played
might
all
be the
the-
only honest person that
Yeah.
I've talked to about this.
No, it
because
does sound
most-
good.
It sucked. The
No,
idea
no,
sucks.
my other musician friend, oh, this stink. I'm like, dude, you gotta, let's not be.
If it was written
don't
by
lie
a
to
person,
me.
it would be good. And it's like,
Right, right. The only thing differentiating it sucking is
Yeah.
that you know what's coming, and it's
Yeah.
and that can suck. I'm with you.
Yeah,
but it's
I think just being legitimately good, and kind of finding your thing and just excelling over the top, because you can have good music, you can be a good performer, but if you don't stick out at that level, I mean it's there's thousands more just like you.
Yeah.
So like personally, I've been taking lessons on guitar. I've been playing for 15, 20 years, but there's like a plateau that every guitarist reaches. So I was like, all right, I kind of want to level up and translate that to live, to on stage, which
So-
that's like the, yeah.
I'm curious of that plateau you mentioned. What is it, something that layman like me could even notice, or are you talking like a professional guitar player would notice, like, okay, this guy is this level, and this guy leveled it up to, I don't even know what that level is, like the amount of solo, or
could be
like,
different for
you gotta-
everybody, right?
Yeah, it's different for everyone. At the end of the day, you just have to legitimately want it. Like you can, I guess, become famous, but like if you're not truly in your art, I think it'll reflect that. So just being able to make those decisions and kind of level yourself up, it'll kind of bring.
I can
everyone else
hear
up
Tom's
and-
anger a little bit.
Oh no!
I
Why?
want it.
No, there's just
I
a
don't know
slight,
what
there's
to
just
do.
a slight hum when people say immersed in their art. Where he's, what does
It's
that
true.
mean?
Yeah.
Right? Did I hear it
Yeah,
right?
I love art. Not really, though.
But this is your art. This is your art, right?
Yeah.
And you hate it. No.
I mean, it is our art, but at the same time, and I think we can like take this analogy and kind of throw it to you guys. Yeah, I mean, this is our art, but at the same time, the business aspect of this does kill the art.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah, yeah.
work. I mean, like you and I, let's use a real example.
Well,
This
without
morning-
the business, no art.
Correct. And without the art,
No
what do you
business.
sell? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like this morning, we were having a business meeting this morning, pure business. Nothing about like you guys are broadcasting or anything fun. And it was difficult. And then immediately we have to take that hat off and then come in here and try to be funny.
Right.
And I don't know if that's meant to be, man. Like, I don't see any other people doing that because I just think it's so damn hard.
Well, bands have to do it. Yeah,
Right.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
We're on the same wavelength. That's weird.
All, especially at the beginning, all bands have to manage the business and the art at the same time until they get big enough to, they may be a little lazy's here already. He's got this guy as his manager. Although it can't be that good.
Yeah.
Just spell the name wrong.
Look at this. Yeah, that's the spirit. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm joking.
Now get out there.
That's the art. Anyway, so then it's like it's hard to, because especially for like bands that are trying to make this their full-time living and become more successful.
Sure.
You have to get more money, and money in business, that's it. And then so it's like, so you try to make your art the best, but there are plenty of artists that are really good, and it's hard because the art's subjective, but you could say like plenty of artists that are good never made a living out of it.
Right.
And then so it's like, well, which ones did? How'd they do it? Is it a roll of the dice? Is it the endless grind and taking advantage of opportunities? There's probably a million
It's
different
all those-
answers.
all
It's
those combined,
everything
yeah.
combined.
Yeah.
And there is no set path for anybody. And nowadays it seems even harder because there used to at least be like, okay, get a record label, get
Well,
get
there was
played,
a blueprint. Yeah.
get publicity. But now in the internet era, publicity is, I don't even know what the hell that means anymore.
It could
You
mean killing your girlfriend and stuffing her in the back of your Tesla
Yeah.
and then putting out an album.
Yeah.
Where
but then you're in jail.
basically you dry stitched on yourself on all of your songs, telling the entire world
The
how,
Genius Breakdown was
how
great.
you committed the murder.
somebody
And then
write that
you're
down.
so stupid as a young teen addicted to manga that you think it's a genius idea, but it's not, and you're really dumb.
Or it could be getting suspended by the FCC for a month, triple your ratings.
Yeah, it could be that.
Best thing that happened to him.
So let's talk about new music, and you guys have new music. So when did you start it, and where can people get it? And tell us a little bit about the process of that.
I'll take that.
We've actually been sitting on this one for a little bit. Just getting it all polished up and everything. We recorded it. I mean, at least a year ago.
Year and a half ago, yeah.
God, you guys are doing it like real musicians do it, where they record things and they're like, oh yeah, we put that in the can like 9 months ago, and then it'll be coming out. Is that deliberate, or was something delaying this?
No,
Deliberate.
Yeah, definitely. Wanted to sit on it, wait till the time was right. We did announce it is dropping on 10/10, so October 10th. Be on the lookout. It'll be on anywhere you listen to music, Spotify, iTunes.
Are you having an album release gathering of some sort?
We are.
Okay.
That's over in Daytona. It's on 10/11.
Okay.
The next
all
day
right.
on Saturday. The next, I guess we can plug this now too. The next kind of local show that's gonna be over in Sanford. That's right. Is that Black Friday or the day after? I believe Black Friday.
Why are you asking the black guy that? Oh my god! Oh my god! I have to cut that out. Why are you doing
You're
it?
getting back at him for the name.
Why are you doing it?
It is Black Friday.
Black Friday, yeah.
November
Every
28th.
Friday's black to him. My god! You
It's all Black
out.
Friday. No.
We just call it Friday around here.
Where are you doing your album release party in Sanford?
That's at Punk Rock Pizza. Oh no, sorry. The album release that'll be in Daytona.
Okay.
That's at Punk Rock Pizza. We played there last month. Had a great time.
That sounds fun.
It's
It was a
dope
really
spot.
good
Shout
pizza.
out to Punk Rock Pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never even heard of Punk Rock
I know.
Pizza.
I want to go now, though. I'm into that. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
It's half venue, half pizza.
And
place.
since
Oh,
you're
yeah.
releasing on 10/10, and this is me thinking, I was like, oh man, they should have partnered with 10/10 Brewing. It's on 10/10 Virginia Drive.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it's 10/10,
Dang it.
10/10.
Next time.
Then it's
us up.
4 10s.
Yeah.
And then the next local show will be over in Sanford. That'll be over at West End on
Nice.
Black Friday,
Awesome.
11/28.
Love it.
Or regular Friday.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, thank you.
Just a normal
For the-
Friday.
Appreciate the clarification.
So, and then, as far as touring goes, is that as important as it was in the past, as far as publicity-wise and getting your name out? Because it's almost like anything digital now has the opportunity to touch way more people. And I don't know what the like a
65-year-old pedophile
yeah.
in a YouTube chat room.
But it's like so. If I was the manager of a band, I like. Do you send your band out to old school, playing as many venues as possible around the country to try to touch as many people live?
No, I think you curate it more.
Or do you try to do as much as possible to get something to hit digitally, because it could technically touch 100 times more people, but
So
it's
the
probably
yeah.
10 times harder, because you could
right,
book
right.
around the country pretty easy. I mean, you could go around to different venues. It just takes a lot more work, and then they book venues, and you can play in front of 100 people at a time, and to get that like 100,000 hits is
gotta
way
do
more of a
both.
chance.
Yeah.
Do both,
Yeah.
because we were talking about business and music, but we're kind of compartmentalized, where I'm doing more social content
Okay.
things. He's looking after shows. Mark he's like more back end inventory and things like that for
Nice.
merch. Self is just the overall umbrella. But we were just talking about we're trying to set up some more shows. But since you're doing that,
Yeah. I mean, definitely. It's anything you release online has a chance to go viral, sure. But I mean, I think where we, if I can say where we really excel is in a live setting and seeing people in person. I think you really make that that impression, that impact on people live.
Yeah.
And that's, I don't know. I guess that's kind of an old school take, but I think that's huge still, to this.
Sometimes I think
It
the
is.
old school take, and maybe this is just wishful thinking on my part, and I was doing this a little bit yesterday with you, but when I say things like that, and to hear you say like, oh, maybe that's an old school take, with all this AI and with everything being digital, I know personally I get a pretty hefty helping of digital fatigue, and I'm swinging back more human. I can feel it. I really feel it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I wonder if everybody will, if we will all sort of hit that maximum velocity and have to like kind of, oh man, this is poisoning me somehow.
Because it does get to a point where, okay, another view online, what is that even worth anything? You know, it's like
It's worth less every second we're
Yeah.
all alive. Seriously, like
Yeah.
the amount of people following you just doesn't. It's the engagement. It's not really how many.
like I don't even know. Okay, let's try to figure this out. What's a in-person shake the person's hand engagement? That kind of you looked at.
That's what I thought you were talking about. Like,
like-
you play drums, you get into the show, you pack up everything, everybody's good. You walk out, you shake a hand,
Go to the merch table.
and you give them
Yeah.
a sticker.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
here
yeah.
is a
That's
Little Lazy
connection.
Trio
That's
sticker.
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
better.
So it's like that connection, even with us. I mean, we're a small business. We're essentially
Oh, we're smaller than we've ever been.
a two-man podcast band is like this is our
We're starting
content.
a band now. Oh my god.
We have no corporation we work for.
No.
Nobody else. It's just us. You know, so it's like we have to promote ourselves, and we constantly talk about like, all right, that person that comes to one of our events, and then we talk to them, and you know, they buy a piece of merch. Like that is worth how many views?
Oh, yeah.
1,000 to 1, almost. Like
Probably.
like
I
1,000.
mean, a
views.
$20 T-shirt. How long are you gonna make 20? You know, how long until you make $20 from a reel?
Yeah, and, but
Oh,
also
man.
A lot longer.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll take forever.
that
Yeah.
interaction that person had with you
It's more genuine.
is not only more genuine, but that connection you made, that is, you know, like I said, worth 1,000 views online. And like that's crazy, 1 to 1,000, and then you start doing the math. You're like, man, 100 true, you know, listeners, 100 true audience members, and the audience at a
Just
show,
50
whatever,
people at a
is worth
show
100,000 views.
Yeah. And I think honestly, and I could be way wrong on this, but I think 50 people, you know, a Little Lazy Trio show is worth like more than it's ever been, and every second that ticks, it's worth more.
Yeah.
Because I
every
think-
real human is
human.
worth, you know, and then
And
you're right.
gaining. I feel like it's gaining, and I could be wrong, but I just
Mm-hmm.
feel like it's the fatigue. I think we're all, and that's that weird sedentariness, that weird, almost like a film we feel over everything. Like we're all kind of like, why are we just stuck in the motions? I feel like that's because we're stuck in the. That sounds like I'm high, right? I'm not. But it's like, but I feel like we're stuck in this digital thing, and if we just get out of it and you do more human stuff, you'd be amazed.
Yeah.
You know how much better. Like I know.
And
you,
how nice everybody is
yeah,
in real life.
yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like,
yeah, and how much
everybody's pretty
better
good,
music
yeah.
sounds live.
Like
and-
we're all friends here.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
we're all humans and we're all interacting with each other and having a good time.
It's like the most positive thing I've ever said on the show.
But it's true.
I do feel
It's easy to
that.
be mean on the internet, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get into it, and then you start doing reps, and what have we learned? You're practicing, and if you practice that for 20 years, and then you look at yourself at the end of the day, and you're like, I've been practicing being a horrible human being for 20 years on the internet. I'm a professional bad person.
And you're like, it's all anger and fear, and it's like in real, like I'm at Publix, I walk out, like I said, people are walking there, like, hello, your name there was nice.
Yeah, yeah,
It was like, no one's
Yeah.
screaming at each
but
other.
I think the value of one of you know a guy that buys a digital download or I'm guessing pre-saves is probably more popular for you guys now. When you go to Apple Music or Spotify and you find Little Lazy and you pre-save it, that is that's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's
Hey.
a huge deal to them.
supporting a local band that's been doing it for a while, and I feel that even more too is like support local, support small business, you know, because me and Daniel were talking about it earlier, like the gigantic corporations, like that's who's running
They're
everything.
getting bigger too.
Like,
That's
the
another
money,
thing.
Yeah.
money is everything.
Yeah.
Like we're sometimes we're fooled by a lot of this hocus pocus arguing, and then you're like, I think everything's being run by money.
Yeah.
Like it's all money and giant corporations, and
Yep.
that's and if anybody local that's small that's doing themselves, like if you can support them because you're actually getting the real. Like no one's puppeteering you to, you know, and of course I don't even blame the people that are being told what to say and do, because that's their living. So of course, like, you know, if some corporation owned us and were paying us millions of dollars a year, like, well, of course we're gonna say and do what they want.
Oh yeah.
I'll
I'll read
Anything, literally anything.
I will literally read, I will read any apology you hand me to keep my $1 million. That's I have to do that.
No,
I
I
have a
don't-
daughter and a wife, and
Yeah.
I got to do it.
I don't blame them, but it ain't real. That's for sure. Anyway.
Let's talk about again. Tell me about the album or the new music that's out, where people can get it again, and you know, let's go through that quickly before we run out of time?
Yeah. Well, one more plug too. We have something
Please,
on
please.
Saturday. It's the Battle of the Bands 5K. So that's over in Castleberry. That's run by the Track Shack.
A Battle of the Bands 5K, and you're not going to run that?
Unbelievable. We're not,
all the bands
so
are.
we're not competing. We're the host stage, and
Okay.
then there will be a Battle of the Bands, and then as well as a 5K. And
You
yeah,
should
so
run
we're not
that.
competing.
You should run
I
that.
like running.
Yeah, come on.
We're running against other bands. I can beat them for sure.
Only
Where is it
run
at? I live in.
It's in Castleberry. It's the what was
Lake
the,
Triplet Park.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad area.
Stop.
I'm joking. Everything I say is crap.
There's a police station right
Doesn't
there.
everybody know that? Everybody
Yeah,
knows. I've
yeah.
been doing this for 30 years. Everyone knows everything I say is stupid, right?
That'll be early. That'll be starts at 7:30 a.m. Up until 9:30. We're gonna be playing for about 2 hours while the contest is
You
going
get
on.
to run to
while
rock
running.
and roll. This is your dream
Yeah.
come true.
If you like running, if you like music, rock music, come on down.
Well, I hate running, but I still do it though.
Okay.
But I may go check that out.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
My dream is to run a 5K with my son, and
Get him to do the rock and roll 5K. He can knock it. He could do it, dude. Come on.
he's only done a mile though.
He's
like
fine.
3 miles is but you're right. He is.
He's lean.
He can outrun me in a mile.
He's so this kid's made for running. Like he's literally. If he just realized what he had, he can fly. He can fly.
But he don't want to do it,
I
just
know
like
he
his
doesn't.
old man.
I know
He's
he doesn't.
lazy.
He doesn't want to do it.
So the
lazy.
Just a little.
Hold on a second. This is the perfect setup. You and your son are going to run the Little Lazy 5K. It's literally written in the stars, Tom.
walk it.
I'm big lazy.
Big and Little Lazy will run the Little Lazy Trail 5K.
Father and son.
It's in Castleberry, for Christ's sake. It's almost like I invented this.
All right. Well, guys. All right, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. The album.
Yeah, please tell
So
us.
it comes out October 10th. It kind of just it's the ins and outs of life, all the good. It kind of evens out with the bad, vice versa. But it kind of, I wrote down, captures those confusing or frantic moments in life, as well as like optimism and things that those kind of moments cause. So the song, I think that we sent you Heaven in My Head.
Okay, great. And we're going to be playing that Friday on the Friday Free Show.
Okay.
We will be debuting that on our Uncensored Friday Free Show tomorrow.
Awesome.
So that one's about just everything's not really what it seemed, or what it seems. Heaven in my head. One of the lines is my boat's sinking and I'm on TV. So it's like, you finally got to this moment. Everyone knows you, but only because, you're possibly about to die.
Yeah,
like things like that. Or in terms of like relationships.
I kind of
realize,
think we are
yeah.
there. Not to go back to that, I was referencing that pop star, rap star David. But I really am I'm all in on this guy. He did bad stuff because he wanted to be infamous. I'm all in on that theory. Because I think people have lost their way. They want to be famous so bad they're willing to do anything for it.
I do like it when someone is like having a problem and then the crowd around them is just filming them. And they're just holding up their phone and they're like, "We'll film you die." It's like, help 'em.
I'm drowning. Help! Throw me that ring, and then the camera just points at the ring. I like that. Yeah. It's like, oh, this ring. Okay, no, I'm just gonna world star. You yell world star.
So how's World Star doing?
They're great, better than ever. Better than ever. My daughter,
Fight videos.
My daughter actually dances for World Star.
That's good. Write down World Star.
And the name is Sonder.
Sonder.
Which is a kind of a interesting word that we stumbled upon. Well, Kevin did actually. He thought of the name.
It's a racist word, right?
Of course. That's how you use it. No, it's the idea that everyone, despite all their lives, and we kind of had this idea when we were just driving in a car, like everyone's at the stoplight, but everyone's going to completely different places. You'll never see them again, maybe, but it's the idea that all these, like as of right now, all our lives have led to this moment. You know what I mean? So like, it's all, we're here,
When I'm at a stoplight and I realize that I'll never see any of these people again,
Go crazy.
I think to myself, pull out your penis.
When I'm
Either for the good or for the bad.
It's
Yeah.
the first thing I think of.
When I'm at a stoplight and there's Saunders around, I lock my doors.
You mean
They
Sounder.
laugh too hard at that.
You mean the book Sounder. I could have tied that in.
All right. Little Lazy Trio, thanks so much for coming.
Thanks
by.
for having us.
being
Thanks for
here,
having us.
y'all.
And we will be right back.
Awesome. That was really fun, you guys. Thanks
That
for
was,
doing
yeah,
it.
thank
We're
you.
still on Twitch and YouTube, just so you know.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Thank you,
I
man.
will save that and put it in the file. You guys are always so fun. Appreciate you being such good
Oh, back at you.
Because we act really stupid. And
Yeah.
Where's that go to? Is that Monday?
That's Monday 3.
Monday 3.
You guys are pretty much me just splitting in two.
That's
all that shit.
He says something out of pocket.
Literally, I say
So, bro,
you
He's
have
on good
no
behavior
idea.
now.
I'm trying to be professional with Tom and Dan.
No, you are. You're
Yeah.
very, very good to work with. We love when you guys
That's
contact
that's
us.
the art part of it, though. It's like there has to be both of it.
Yin and yang, baby.
Yeah.
ACT,
That's the
It's fun.
we talk about all the time. Is like, how do you get the eyes on you, the publicity, and
chop up your girl.
and in a world where there's just so much distraction. It's like they're too much. Like
Clean on
everybody's got a smartphone with a million things on it.
Guys, I'm gonna put us on just a quick scene change. We'll be back in just a minute. All right. I'm gonna put on a little bit of music for you.
Like, think about how much easier it was.
Oh, yeah!
Sofas and suds. Let's go!
Sofa and Suds is back. Sunday, November 23rd. Historic downtown Sanford. Races start at 2 p.m. And from 2 to 5, fearless teams roll their sofas down Palmetto and 2nd for Sanford's most legendary event. Powered by Just Call Mo, Modern Plumbing Industries, and Surfside Iced Teas and Lemonades. Keeping the good times flowing. Ice cold beer, wild rides, and the kind of fun you'll only find at Sofa and Suds. Stop lying on your couch and get to downtown Sanford November 23rd. Sign up and VIP tickets at westendvenue.com.
Sofas and suds.
All right, guys. Let me turn all this down here. All right, we're back. I thought they'd never leave. No, they're nice guys. I like all those guys. And Self, is that his real name? Self? Or did he create that?
That's his manager.
It's a
persona.
cool name. I mean, like, I like what I like it having a hook. I'm too self-conscious to have that hook. Like, for instance, like the guy with the fuzzy hat, that Mystery. who would pick up the chicks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like his name wasn't Mystery, but he went with it because he knew it worked. I'm too self-conscious to walk up to somebody and be like, "Hi, my name is Mystery," or "My name is Self."
yeah, yeah,
I'd be like, "Ah, fuck you, idiot," and then I'd run away.
yeah.
All right. Not cool.
It just, there's a lot of things that we just go towards the joke at all times. But that's how we programmed our brain over goddamn 15 years of doing this now, fucking 20 years of just always trying to find the joke, and then you do it in life and everything. But that's it. There's no other way. You can't get all of a sudden serious because,
What's the winner's name?
I don't know.
Oh God, she was terrible too. Well, not terrible, but
well, not as good.
I'll find her thing. I got his.
I was looking online here.
Jessica Sanchez. I got it. Okay, I got it. Oh, they pulled her video. Well, that's weird. I wonder why they pulled hers. Okay, here it is. I got it now. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Chris Turner, Jessica Sanchez, there's that, kill that, kill that, kill that. Okay, all right. All right, why don't you, is this coming back?
No, this is a start.
Starting?
Friday, yeah.
Friday 1.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2.
Welcome to Corporate Tom and Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. Come on over and hang out with us. And more than anything, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. The channel's been growing really, really well this year. And it's all thanks to you guys and the BDMs and the listeners that have listened to us for damn near 30 years.
Yep.
20 years as a podcast, which is insane. So, or close to that at least. If you guys want to like and subscribe, just go to @Tom and Dan Live. There's tons of content on there. I also put up all of Melissa's videos, the funny ones. They're all on there. There are, no exaggeration, at this point there might be 1,000 videos on there. So there's just so much stuff to look at.
If you want to support local independent media in Orlando, that's us.
Yeah, that's
we
us.
are
We're those guys.
as independent as it gets, and
So independent that we strive to be working for someone so we don't have to be independent anymore, because it is scary and hard.
But we've done it for a long time because of you guys, and if you want to support us, you can become a BDM. You could use any of our sponsors, and just send us an email and let us know you use our sponsors, because that helps us.
Yeah.
Because we take every email you send us, and not only do we appreciate it, we send it to the sponsor like, hey, it's working, and it makes a huge difference. So we appreciate it. Also, we're doing Fairvilla's Halloween party, and by doing it, me and Daniel are gonna go to Fairvilla's
We're going
Halloween
and dressing
party.
up, and you guys should too. Come hang out with us. Dress up and come to the Fairvilla Halloween party.
It's October 15th. It's on a Wednesday night. Just come by hang out with us. The Fairvilla always puts on a huge party.
You get
It's
your
great.
costume?
Yeah, I'm wearing the purple suit.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do. You know what I was thinking about doing is wearing a diaper and being like one of those Ann Geddes babies,
Don't do that.
where you put like where the baby's in the pumpkin.
Wear your loudmouth suit, and then
Oh, we'll both wear crazy suits.
yeah.
You know what? You may have just convinced me, and that thing will fit better than ever now because I was fatter when I got that suit. That's a good idea.
But that's October 15th at Fairvilla, the one on OBT, and
The big boy.
Come hang out with us. They put on a great party.
Yeah. America, or I mean, something's wrong, but America's dumb.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you saw it.
Okay, so we talked to Chris Turner from that was on the America's Got Talent finale.
Yeah.
They announced the winners last night. And
Boy, they drag that thing out, don't they? Holy smokes.
And
2 hours I had to sit there for that.
No, yeah. Piff was on it.
You know that made me happy, and in fact, it made me so happy that I wrote down in my phone, and I forgot to look at it, that we need to reach out to that guy.
I know, yeah.
Did you know he's going on tour in Europe?
Oh, really?
And it makes me want to go. Guess what he's doing? And I don't know if this tour is going to come to Orlando, but I was going to ask if he loves us, and maybe he'd zoom in and talk to us about this tour. But check this out. Piff is going on tour with the character that Penn Jillette does in the bigger dragon suit, Pop. So it's Piff and Pop on tour.
Really?
I would want to see, dude, I was like, I told Andrea, I was really high. I go, let's fly to London and see Piff and Pop. I said, you want a destination trip? Let's go there, because he's doing one at the Royal Hall.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, just a really iconic place to see magic. And it would be Piff.
He'd probably get you backstage, too.
To meet Piff and Penn Jillette.
Yeah.
You want to go?
Show.
You want to take the family and go to London and see them?
Too expensive.
Yeah, I know. But anyway,
Right,
let's talk
right.
about America's Got Talent.
So
Tracy said she'll go with me.
America's Got Talent. Tracy's already going to London, and she's going everywhere.
Tracy, take me to London to
well,
see Piff
she's
and
got
Pop.
a rich husband.
Yeah,
we don't have rich husbands.
Yeah, we don't.
I wish we did. I have no gag reflex.
I have a cheap
I
wife.
could have a rich husband. Yeah.
I have a cheap wife.
My wife's a real estate agent in a dead market. Anyway, sorry.
This is where the show turns real. My wife is cheap. She hoards money.
So America's Got Talent finales. Now people, of course they bet $100, plus 800.
We had a lot of people bet
for Chris Turner to win.
but
Now
they're not mad at us. You know why? Because it was still a sure thing. I'm getting your back on this one.
it was good value. You never know the results of
Okay,
a
what
bet.
you're saying is correct. It was a good value,
At
but it was
plus
not
800
a sure thing. Obviously, he did not win.
He won second place. So at plus 800, you get second place. It's like plus 800 on a Super Bowl future, and they made it to Super Bowl, but they lost. It's like still a good bet at plus 800.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You had you had the value on the bet, and a lot of people on the BDM gambling page were like, "I'm out," because they always pick a dancer or a singer, and they did they were right, and they did pick a singer. But Daniel brought up the point that the singer they picked had already won American Idol, right?
Yeah, she and you can't say that she did not win American Idol. She was runner-up the year. Okay, here's where I'm mad at her, and I'll break down the whole thing for you. She was on America's Got Talent when she was 10 years old, and I think she did pretty well, but she lost. Then when she was 16, she went and tried out for American Idol, and then she came in second.
Okay, all right.
Second place, runner-up on American Idol to Philip Phillips,
Okay.
which if you're second place at American Idol, guess what? You're out. You're done.
Yeah. You still made it to the highest.
Yeah, but you're out of the singing competitions
yeah,
now. You're done now.
yeah.
We're done with you.
Yeah, she's already been on America's Got Talent when
I'll
she
be
was
harsh.
young.
I'll be harsh. You're a mid-level singer. There's thousands of you. There's
Yeah.
thousands of you. There's thousands of girls that can sing like Mariah Carey. There just are. And I'm not taking anything away from you being a good singer. You are. You're a great singer.
Yeah.
Maybe better than good. A fantastic singer. But you're not a unique talent. You're not.
And she was also pregnant, which was brought up a bunch of times.
Too many times.
And you think that contributed in the
I
fact
think that's the only thing
that
that contributed to it.
she won.
I think that's the only thing that contributed to it. And people are like, don't take it away from her. I'm going to take it away from her because
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is wrong. It's not a unique talent. I'm not
Yeah.
saying she's not a good singer. I'm a decent singer. Years ago, I was a better singer. I was a good singer. I would say I was a good singer. Now, I'm all right. I can hold a tune, I'd say. She is a good singer, maybe even a great singer, but is it a unique talent? No. And there's so many, my wife said this, there's so many singing competitions out there. Why are we going to take the one that we have for other things and put a singer on it? What's wrong with you people?
Because America's stupid.
You're so dumb.
And they can be easily
So dumb.
manipulated.
Go eat your Tylenol, you idiots. And stuff it up your beeholes, you moron. You're so goddamn dumb.
And so she won. I lost
She
my
had no
goddamn
business.
bet.
She had no business. I could go even further. She has a psychological problem where instead of just working and she's just not okay with being a Mariah Carey impersonator in Vegas, which is what she does.
Yeah.
She's not okay with that. She has to go the cheap way out, steal $1 million from a unique talent. This is all crap.
Yeah,
She should feel bad that she did that. You're so obsessed with reality TV and taking the easy way out. You did as good as you should have been. The only reason you got gifted $1 million for being a mid-level singer.
Yeah, and then being pregnant is no talent. Lots of people could do that easy. It takes one cream pie.
Yeah.
And that's not talented at all.
And who made you pregnant? Your husband. He's the kingmaker around here. He's the takes two to tango, baby.
Anyway.
He's the kingmaker.
So I lost my bet, and Chris Turner got second place, although probably great marketing for him.
He'll be fine.
But still,
He'll be
he
fine.
deserved to win.
He did.
I mean, because he had the most unique talent in that show, and something that I would argue that very few people on the planet Earth can do.
I want to hear
at
her.
his level.
Did you watch her?
The thing is, how many people could sing like her?
Thousands.
Millions.
Millions.
In the world, right?
Millions. I was going to say thousands because I think she hit some notes that Mariah Carey hit. So I was going to come in a little lower.
But above 10,000.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So how many people could do what Chris Turner does?
Well, here, I know.
Less than 20?
Our friend Summer, who professional singer, knows at least 5 people, I'm going low again, at least 5 in this town that can copy and hit notes that Mariah Carey hits.
Yeah.
5.
Okay, oh yeah. If 5 in this town.
She probably knows more, but I'm just going low.
Then tens of thousands.
So if it's 5 in Orlando, then it's just not unique.
Oh, yeah.
On to the next.
Yeah.
I'm so mad about this because it's just like, why do we always shoot for mid? Why do we always shoot for just meh, meh?
Because it's just I'm surprised that America's Got Talent actually, I wonder if they're somehow legally, because it is a game and technically a game show and there's $1 million involved. But I'm sure in the fine print.
No, I asked this. I asked.
Do they have to go by the votes? They don't.
I looked this up. They do one of those Carnival Cruise Line blankets at the end where they do claim that it is based on the actual results, but also in the fine print is we can do whatever the hell we want at any time.
Yeah.
And
companies always do that.
It will always be that way. I didn't even see this. I want to get a little bit of
Turner, who did something that only dozens of people in the world could even accomplish.
Her bit had no
to
setup.
freestyle rap with random words from the audience.
His segment. Her segment is 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
His segment is 7 minutes long. 4 minutes of his segment is set up because it's so complicated. He's got to get 1,000 note cards from the audience and then pick out a bunch of stuff to improv.
Yeah. And then improv rap.
We're the dumbest. We're the dumbest.
God. When I lost that bet, because as it got closer to, I was convincing myself, I was like, man, he's got the most unique
I thought
act.
it was such a sure thing because of that. I was like, it's so unique. Everybody else is just like doing regular things that I can find everything that was on that stage other than him is something that I think I can source quickly.
Yeah.
That's not right.
I know.
That's not right.
But I guess that's the generic, just global.
But America loves stories. We love stories, right? We love the tale. And if Chris's daughter had needed medical attention or had his wife...
we should have told him to fake that.
No, he's not going to do that. But had his wife been in a car accident days before he auditioned, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's not right, man.
But
that pregnancy that is not right.
And also, America didn't even know, she already got second place on America's, American Idol. She got second place on American Idol. She's already been on America's Got Talent one time before.
Get out of here.
So it's like, give it to Chris. He's never even been on the show. He worked his way up to the top.
That's kind of
talent.
That's what I would tell her if I wanted to make her feel bad. I was like, you're so addicted to this that you took it away from someone that's truly talented.
And you're not gonna she's gonna go back to Whitney Houston impersonator or whatever, and then but she can't go
Mariah Carey.
Or Mariah Carey or whatever.
Same thing.
But it's with Chris, you could have built a residency. He could have been, although they still might do it.
She's already working as a Mariah Carey. This is what I read this morning. She's already doing a residency right now. She in one of those come see the stars. Hey, look, it's Phyllis Diller. Hey, look, it's Mariah Carey. Hey, everybody, it's Elvis Presley. And some fat guy gets up there and impersonates him.
Yeah.
You're already doing it.
And
Get out of here. We don't want to see you.
Also, if I was the CEO of AGT, I would say, this girl, okay, we want to make money off of her, right? We want to put her on tour or whatever. She's going to be off of tour when she has a baby for a small amount of time.
She's 9 months pregnant right now.
Yeah. So I'm losing months of money. Chris, I can put him to work right tomorrow.
Yeah, he's ready to go, man. He's literally pret-a-porter. He's ready to wear, man. Pret-a-porter.
We'll talk to Chris next week or something. I'll give him a call to just talk about, if he had any idea, because like he was close, like, and I feel like
Was he though, or what? Like
he
I
got
don't-
second place.
No,
like,
I know, but I always go back to like, man, were they trying to just rig the story?
I mean,
Did they feel that was the most compelling story, and they're just like, go with the pregnant lady because that's what we need right now?
that's the corporate BS of it. And then I also feel like stupid Howie Mandel's period, the tampon thing, got it too. Like that was
Yeah,
probably
that was the edge he needed.
the
If he'd rapped about guns, he would have won.
or
I like guns, shooting people's faces, guns, 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 and they were like, oh my God, I love him.
and then, well, they wanted the pregnant, give it to the pregnant lady, because everybody's watching this old or young, right?
Why? Again,
It's a
why
bunch of
is
old
it
white people.
Why is it so amazing that she can sing pregnant? I'll just throw that out there.
Now there's charity. People like to give it to they're
Well.
like, I'll vote for the pregnant lady.
It's bad.
All right,
It is
anyway.
bad. Anyway,
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back with more corporate time.
all right.
That's it. And then that'll be Friday 1, and then we'll put the Deltona song guy Friday 2.
Yeah.
And that'll be a good segment. And if we want, we could do a couple voicemails just to finish the little lazy segment.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Because how much should we need? Like 13 or something?
Yeah, it's not a lot.
We could just do 13 minutes of voicemail, and then we'll have
Let's do it. Yeah, I was pretty bummed by that because I don't think that she was really good at all. Again, not bad, but I know people that can sing as good as her. I mean, shit. You know, I get like Naomi Bradshaw can sing amazing. Like I know so many amazing vocalists. I probably know 50 vocalists. Jessica Sanchez has an OnlyFans? No. She does?
the lady that won.
No, she doesn't. She does? I hadn't heard that. Well, now I want her to. No, I'm kidding. Hey! Let me pee real fast. You know what's funny about what we just did? I had a bit of a deja vu there while I was sitting there in the bathroom, and I'm like, why am I having strange deja vu? And it's because I have spent a huge percentage of my morning show career watching reality TV and then getting mad and commenting about it. And I'm like, what is happening? Why do I feel this? I've done that style of segment probably more than any other style of segment I've ever done in radio.
Yeah, well,
Where you
because-
watch something and then you just react pissed off to it. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's like weird.
Well, that was your there's 10 years.
It's like muscle memory.
Me too. Yeah, where it's like it's from 2004 till you end. Like you're like that was a prime time of reality show.
They're telling you they love you.
Who?
The chat room. They want you to say it back. A bunch of people said it. They're like, love you, Tom.
Come on, you don't really love me.
Okay.
because then you're taking away from your family that you actually love. If you can't
I
love
have enough to give everybody.
You love me as much as you love your family? That's not true.
That's not what they said. They just said they love you. But
Well, then you have to create a different word for your family love then, because now you've devalued the word love.
respect. Now they're saying they respect you.
Oh, okay, I'll take that.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Would you like to?
I can't say I respect you. I don't know you. You know me.
It's case
I don't
by
know.
case.
Yeah, you call in, you tell me your life story, and then I'll tell you.
I
if
don't
respect
respect many people. I don't even respect you. I don't believe.
You'd be
It
surprised.
changes day to day.
Who I respect.
Would you like to bring us back?
Yeah, this will be coming back, and then we'll just do a couple voicemail.
Okay, here we go. And 3, 2.
Welcome back to A Corporate Time. Let's do a couple voicemail.
All right. Real quick, we do have a bit of a problem because some people don't want to enter their pukes of hazard stories, their puking stories,
Okay.
embarrassing puke stories into the contest for pukes of hazard. They just want to call in and leave them, and now I have like tons of pukes.
Okay,
now it's like the number one export that TNT Media has is like puke stories.
All right, we will be doing the actual competition in October for BDMs only.
Yeah.
You got to subscribe to become a BDM at tomandan.com. It's a sliding scale from $1.95 a month to $10.95.
Yes, sir.
So all those levels are BDMs. We set it that way because we realized everybody's in a different financial situation.
True.
So pick your tier, but
And it
you'll
really
be
helps,
a BDM.
especially now when there's so many podcasts and so much content. Like if you really like this show, then I mean I guess I'm not good at call to actions, but you could show us how much you enjoy the show by helping to keep it going down the track, because everything is getting more diluted and your dollar means more. Vote with your dollar.
Yeah.
And vote here at tomandan.com.
I like that. And then for that $195, that the lowest tier, you get an extra show every single week.
Yep.
On Monday, we let you know things first. You get notified ahead of time before new merch comes out. Any
you get
events,
an OG show, you get an old show
Yeah.
plus an intro where we tell you different things.
2 private parties a year.
Yep.
You get to be involved at BDM Appreciation Week, which happens in April every year. So it's coming up in 2026. We do a BDM Appreciation party for only BDMs, which we're in the beginnings of planning this year. So
Should be
anyway,
coming back around.
all right. So what do we got? For,
All right, let's just
pukes of hazard.
clear the air. Oh, you want a puke? Okay, I'll give you a puke.
Yeah.
We have so many of these that I'm glad that you're asking
pick
for
one.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom and Dan. I am a few weeks behind, and I know you said you've received 1,000 pukes of hazard stories, but I think I have a good one. When I was in law school, I started seeing this girl who I really liked. But we had just hung out as friends or with groups or whatever, but I finally decided to get up the nerve to ask her to get something to eat and go see a movie. Now, this is over in Gainesville, in a small town. There's 2 movie theaters very close to each other. And we decided to go to Bento, the Asian food place, because it's right next to a movie theater. And we're going to go see I Love You Man, the movie with Paul Rudd. Well, we have the dinner at Bento, and we go next door to the movie theater, and we realize we're at the wrong movie theater, so we have to go to the other movie theater. We sit down, we have a nice time watching the movie, and I stand up, and something just isn't right. She sees it on my face.
Does the rain help or hurt the story? I think it helps.
It's like I'm listening to Stand.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, I was like, this makes it spookier, right?
Yeah.
It makes it spookier.
Oh.
It's an ominous vibe.
So we're walking back to the car. Are you okay? Yeah. I'm okay, but I think I'm just going to have to take you home. She goes, okay, yeah, you don't look so great. We barely made it out of the parking lot, and I had to whip into a rent-a-center, which was closed, throw open the door, and proceed to throw up everywhere. Now, if you're familiar with Gainesville, this is right on Archer Road and 34th Street, which is the busiest intersection in town. People are honking and screaming at me. I get myself together enough to go back to my place, which is closer than hers. She sat downstairs in my townhome while I went upstairs and proceeded to throw up, which was probably only 5 or 10 minutes, but felt like a whole day of throwing up. Once again, I collect myself enough to bring her home, say goodnight. No goodnight kiss, obviously. I've been throwing up for what seemed like forever. I go home, throw up one more time in front of the house, and go to sleep. The next day, she brings me some Gatorade to check in, see if I was okay. And this year, we'll be married 12 years.
No,
Wow, with the rain.
Dear
Boots.
Marshall.
Or boots.
She was in the trunk.
I thought it was the boots. Well, sludging over Africa.
So he ended up getting married.
A lot of these.
Surprised because
that seems to be a common theme. In fact,
that could be the.
I have that, dude.
Yeah.
I have that. I think this is the thing.
You know what it is, and you're the emotional one, so you're the.
I took care of my wife.
You're the nurturer. In the relationship.
Oh yeah, Andrea is just she's she's hard. Man.
Yeah. She's like me. Like like if I took a girl and she's puking, but I'm never gonna see this puker again.
Well, okay, like when I say things that
I don't
hurt,
know. Yeah.
Like if something is said to me and it hurts my feelings personally, I'm talking family life. I'm not talking about in here because you and I we have like a special relationship in here. But like in family life, if something is happening and it hurts my feelings, there's a grudge, right? There's a sensitive people, emotional people. There's like a silent treatment. I shut down, right? Like Andrea, like it hits her. She's impervious to it, and then she'll even write me. She'll be like, "You tried to hurt me, but you can't." She's hard, man. She's hard.
Yeah.
Tough woman.
Yeah.
It's sexy. It's very sexy, you know?
But I bet you, like, because he was puking, she felt bad for him. Like, she even came and brought him Gatorade the next day.
That's a good woman. That's
like,
very kind. That's good for anybody to do for, like, a date. I wouldn't do that on a date.
It's almost like a grift where if you are out on a date and you can put yourself in a vulnerable situation to the woman.
You could almost sneak a BJ.
Or it's just like then her nurturing kicks in and she wants to help you. And then it's kind of like
it's like
psychological trick.
It's like letting people do favors for you and then they want to do more.
Yeah. And so because I would have been
maybe we
mortified.
should do that to get more listeners. Just like
no, you can puke. I'm like, help Daniel, he's puking everywhere.
I mean, I can really play that up.
Yeah.
Has that hurt the show that I work on my anxiety and it's actually been better? It's been a little better.
Yeah.
Should I get it rock bottom?
No, you're doing it now with the beard and
okay. So do you want to talk about that? Do you want to talk about yesterday me embarrassing you in front of a salesperson? I won't say her name, but you know she didn't know who I was, and I hugged her 3 times.
Yeah, no, I know.
So it looked like a homeless man was groping her.
Yeah.
But I know that I've worked with that woman more than any other salesperson I worked with. That was my salesperson.
Oh, we were talking about
Pam.
it. Pam. So this lady, okay, we went to the radio station because we're promoting.
I wasn't going to talk about this.
Love Thy Neighbor show, which we're starting with Colette Fair, our neighbor. And it's going to be every Thursday at 8 on Real Radio.
Yeah, we're starting a brand new, like, a relationship and sex show.
And the podcast is, if you're hearing this, the pilot's up right now. If you search Love Thy Neighbor show and you subscribe to it, rate and review it. It's the first time me and Daniel have started a new show in a while, so we're kind of learning the process of, like, starting a new show, promoting it, because we've been doing podcasts and shows for damn near 20 years.
But we do like a potpourri comedy show, which it's not really directed at anything, and we deal more with people, each other, and our families more than anything. And then it just dawned on you one day, you're like, relationships, man, like
everybody,
that's us.
Every human, unless you live in the woods by yourself,
which I want to do, but until that
which
happens,
is rare, has to deal with the relationships. And plus, Colette is our literal neighbor,
right
so
behind me here.
It makes it a lot more efficient for her to pop over and do a show once a week. Anyway,
so it's Love Thy Neighbor show. Just search for it. There is a promo up now. You can actually subscribe, and you'll be ready to go when the pilot episodes airs next week.
Yeah, and so anyway, we are at Real Radio doing the Jim Colbert show, which he's on vacation. Take a lot of vacation.
Yeah, that guy. When does he work? Holy smokes! Howard Stern 2.0. You know this guy. What do you work 2 days a week?
And so we were there with Colette, and we were going up the elevator, and then we saw an old salesperson. Every time we're usually in that building, we see someone we've known, but they haven't seen us in a long time. And this particular salesperson I hadn't seen in like around 10 years, and you hadn't seen her in a long time. And so I'm
Probably been 8 years for me, maybe 10.
So I saw her when we opened the elevator and walked out, and then she looked like she recognized us for a second, but then you see a lot of
She
people.
did not recognize us because you said no. Colette, who's so sweet. And by the way, Colette is such a pro. She made us look for the first time ever like professionals on the Jim Colbert Show. So thank you, Colette.
Well,
But-
she was being professional. We don't care. We're like, this is this won't move the needle.
Who died in this dump? Like, yeah. Like,
Oh, we're talking bad.
yeah, this place smells.
I'm like, I'm gonna squirt a little pee.
Did you?
No,
Oh,
I
you
didn't
said
get a
you were
chance.
gonna.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance. Everybody was looking at me.
So this is what happens. Colette says, and I see what she was doing. She's really like, she's hyper smart. She was like, well, maybe, and she was saying it loud enough so that the person would hear. It's a great way to ask without asking. She was like, well, maybe someone here will let us in because you just talked to Jack. Pam heard that and turned around. And then, but she didn't turn around fully. She turned around enough to like glance at us and then turn back around to press the button to go in the elevator.
Yeah.
And she goes, I can't, like, they'll come, they got to come down and get you. They got to come down. She said that. And then I was like, Pam, it's us.
Yeah. I saw it.
Because I remembered her name.
And I lost a lot of weight, so
Yeah.
and then you've grown
a lot of hair.
have gone full castaway.
Yeah.
So
you have.
it looks like we've been stranded on an
Yeah,
island.
so
Actually,
it honestly-
like I'm dying of starvation.
Who's the
and
guy?
you cast full beard, long hair.
You know who you kind of look like now is you look like Dawson from Dawson's Creek because he has cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you had an Applejack hat on, you could have been. I forget that guy's name.
Yeah. Oh God, what is his name? But yeah, he does.
And I'm in
unfortunate.
I'm in my full biker era.
Yeah.
So you've got like gaunt cheeks, and I look like a hamster man. And we're standing there, and I say, Pam, it's us. And then I reach out, and I just start hugging her like multiple times.
And she had
she
no
has
idea.
no idea who I am. And
Yeah.
I might as well be a homeless man. By the way, I had on flip flops. I should have had on flip flops. I had on flip flops yesterday. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just so hot.
Yeah. She definitely left. She's like, who the hell was that?
All right. Do you want another one?
Yeah,
All
one
right.
more.
Let's do. I think you'll like this one. Remember, we were bringing up the topic of flasks.
Yes.
Okay.
Tom and Dan. This is BDM Kmart. I was listening to recent episode, Less Than Seinfeld. You guys were talking about flasks, and I will say that I'm the outlier. Then I was a flask user for about 6 months. My mid-20s, working at a restaurant. I would keep my flask in my apron, and it had either whiskey or rum in it, depending on my mood for that day, that night shift. So if you ever went to Carlos and Charlie's back in the day, had a good time. I was probably hammered and I don't remember it, but it got me through those crappy shifts of late nights. And now I still have my commemorative gift set Jack Daniel's flask, leather bound, somewhere in all my random stuff.
Can we talk about the experiment that was when the Bahamian restaurants, Carlos and Charlie's and Senior Frogs, decided that the Bahamas and being on islands was not enough, that they were going to conquer North America and come to the mainland?
Yes, it didn't seem to work, right?
Well, I never made sense to me. They're like, we're going to put a Carlos and Charlie's in Bithlo.
They're doing it like Lake Mary.
Yeah, they did it Lake Mary,
And-
but it was always like, well, why are you doing a Carlos and Charlie's in Lake Mary? That's
And they were
weird.
like, no more teas out, pouring the alcohol in people's throats.
No more
as they-
shots, no more whistles,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
more pull your boobs out. We are a Four Rivers, and we're closed on Sunday. Closed on Sunday.
And then I was
We're your God-fearing Carlos and Charlie's.
I'm like, but I think that's the reason people go to Carlos and Charlie's in the Caribbean.
It's
on a
the
cruise.
only reason I went to
Yeah,
Carlos and
yeah,
Charlie's
yeah.
is to see people daggering.
Yeah, like-
Remember daggering?
Yeah.
I go there to see people boof daggering
Yeah,
on the stage.
And then MILFs show their teas because
Yeah,
they're on
Franklin.
vacation,
Yeah.
or like young co-eds.
And then you scream, and then a man my height, he's Latin, but he is my height because I'm the same height of most Mexican men, will wander over and he'll blow a whistle,
Yeah.
And then he'll pour tequila in your mouth.
Yeah, and
then you pull
then
your
shake,
teeth out.
yeah, and shake your head. And like, I don't think there is a human alive that went to Carlos and Charlie's or Senior Frogs and sat there and like, I wish they stopped all this alcohol and boob nonsense and just served traditional guacamole. Like, no one says that, right? No one wanted Carlos and Charlie's to go legitimate.
But they all
and just
are now, right?
I don't know. I think they all closed down.
No, I think the ones in the Bahamas are still open, but they
Yeah.
all went straight. It's like a TGI Fridays now. It's like when you go in there, it's like you might as well be in an ale house.
Well, when we went on our cruise years ago, the Tom and Dan cruise, we went and did an event at Senior Frogs.
And they yelled at us.
Well, they are like, we're not crazy, but it's some Armenian guys, Russian or something. And
Hello,
they're
my
like,
friend.
and
Hello.
they're like, we're a family-friendly restaurant. If you guys, if
Don't
anybody,
make me hit the meal with my drink.
they're like,
He's
if
like
anybody,
a vampire.
if anybody gets too crazy or pulls out their tees, that's it. We're shutting you down. And I remember thinking, I was
They're like, we're closed at 9, remember.
does Mr. Frog know about this? So like, you guys are getting away from your values. Like, this is all people are here for.
People are chiming in from the chat room. Fascinio says, my grandma got her boobs shook at Mexican Senior Frog by a Mexican at Senior Frog.
That's what they want.
That's what that's supposed to happen.
Everybody wants.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they went legitimate. I don't know what.
I don't know
I
why
mean,
they
that's the
did.
stupidest thing.
We'll have to reach. You know what? Maybe. We need to start. We ask these questions and sometimes we just let them float away. I'm going to ask Tracy or Melissa, because we do have people that assist us, write an email to someone. Let's get a hold of, I want to interview someone from Carlos and Charlie's. And I want to ask why they did the experiment in Florida, and I want to ask why they went straight and narrow. I want to get some answers. We're going to get some answers.
Yeah, we need to talk to Carlos, Charlie, or the frog. Find out the truth. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, that was good.
I am chock full of snot today. That is Friday. Wait, which one is that? What did we just do? Thursday? No. Yes. No. That one was what, T?
That's Monday 4.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. All right, guys. We will see you after